Welcome back to this Oshkosh 2025 Quick Take series. We start this video off at Faith, South Dakota. We'd stopped in here when the weather started to look worrying on my final leg on the third day. This video picks up on the ground for the interesting weather we had overnight and the departure in the morning. Alright, we are tied down. It's blowing a gale here. So, I think that's the right decision. Although it looks better over there, which is where I was going, but I didn't like the feel of the air up there. I guess it's something to do with this. It's a carrot on a stick. Well, I think I made a mistake stopping here, possibly. This wind is like constant, pure cross. Anyway, I've got a feeling I might be here for a while. We shall see. I guess, as they say, it's better to be wanting to be in the air than to be in the air wanting to be on the ground. Beautiful sky. Well, that's certainly a sunset. Apparently, one of the farm people had observed me setting up the tent and folding chair next to the aircraft, and her sister Robin and brother-in-law Brian came out to check on me. It's a small town thing. Lovely people, and we chatted for quite a while. They had aviation connections and were interested in the Ercoupe. They also offered me all sorts of assistance with food and even offered for me to stay with them in town for the incoming bad weather. However, as you pilots know, it's a very convenient thing to stay at the airport for early morning departures and getting going quickly in the morning, and that was what I elected to do. Uh-oh. My gosh, it doesn't look good. So, I don't know if you can see this, but I am carrying my tent into the FBO. I think there's about a 0% chance that that storm doesn't hit. So it's been quite a night so far. I met some lovely people who took me into town for food. But this weather thing is crazy. The whole wind when I landed, and now the wind has stopped. And we got a huge storm coming in. I hope my tie downs are good. Ooh. So I set my tent up here, but I've now moved that because I put it under that little shelter at the FBO there. So I think it's gonna get all crazy. They're saying hail. I'm starting to hear it now. And it's not just over there, there's another one just over here. But I think that one's moving away from what I can see. Oh my gosh. So that's another thing to be not in a tent. Now, Brian, the guy who took me into town, said I could stay there, but then I'm going to fret about the aircraft, which was super nice of him. My gosh, what nice people. Alright, I'm going to get moving, get all my stuff over there, get this canopy screen on. I better get inside. I hope I tied it down well. What's that sound? It's 4:30 and I can't sleep. So, I'm gonna pack up my bed and get ready. I brought the tent in here. I was gonna camp outside, but then all that rain happened and a storm. So, this gave me some peace of mind that I wasn't being run over by all the dead insects that I see on the ground. And the couch it's very nice, but it's super, you just fall into it. I don't think I'd have a good night's sleep there. Well, I guess the tie downs worked. That's good. See how much water is inside. It did rain quite a bit. Good job, tie downs. Wow, totally dry. Amazing. Okay, ropes are all off. Let's pull the aircraft over. I'll top up with fuel. And I think we'll get going ASAP. You can hear the cows. And the trucks. The diesel fuel. Moving our stuff around all night. Save an engine start. Drag your aircraft. Alright, pay attention. Don't crash into anything, James. Alright. Thank you, little FBO. Great place to stay. Saved my bacon. I signed the book. Navy on. Ted Huss. That's cool. All right, it's 20 to 6 and tops off the fuel. Let's head that direction. Clear. As we depart Faith, South Dakota for Millbank, Minnesota, I wanted to thank everyone who's watching and subscribing. It's very heartwarming. I'm glad to be able to take you all along. Stay tuned for the rest of the adventure very soon.